Hey, and welcome back to my channel again. I've got another festive video for you today. I'm going to be sharing with you 20 ideas of non-toy gifts to get for children. So if you're anything like me, we've got a playroom full of toys or a bedroom full of toys, and even though I've just done a big pre-Christmas declutter, which I'll leave the link somewhere down below if you want to check that out. Even though I've done a big declutter, there's still not loads of space. I've got space for some more toys to come in, but you just don't want this massive influx of loads and loads of toys are just not going to get played with. So it's really nice to think of some alternative gift ideas that are not toys and then maybe would live in different parts of the house or would get used and then you've been used and that's it. So I've got 20 ideas. I've split them half or a bit over half are actual gifts that are just not toys, and then I've got a load of ideas for experience gifts but with a little trinket that you could put with them because no kid wants to open a gift voucher on Christmas morning. So as much as I completely think experiences are far better than actual physical gifts, as a child I'd know that I wouldn't want to just open a piece of paper. So finding a way to present that gift voucher in a fun way that still feels like a proper present. Okay, so I'm going to get straight in. I've got 20 ideas to get through. I've got them all on my list down below, so if I keep looking down, that's why. So let's start off. Okay, first gift idea is art supplies. So paints or craft supplies. Maybe you can buy a big bundle of all different types of pipe cleaners, and you can get those packs that have all the different types of glitter pens and things. So if you've got somebody who really likes arts and crafts, something like that they can then use throughout the year. The next one would be kitchen tools of some kind. So maybe if you've got a baker, you can buy really nice children's proper cutting knives. You can buy baking sets, cupcakes, cake moulds, spatulas, all those kinds of things. So maybe you could buy a little set of baking things for a child if they're into baking. Another idea is a practical gift. So maybe something like an electric toothbrush. You can find character ones and novelty ones and colourful ones, or things like a hat, glove and scarf set in their favourite character or favourite colours. So something practical that they're definitely going to use over the winter or over the year and is not actually a toy. How about a sport or hobby accessory or piece of kit? Maybe someone needs shin pads or ballet shoes, or maybe they want to practice their football skills and so need one of those things that you kick the ball and it comes back to you. Maybe they need a new pair of goggles for their swimming lessons. So something that links to a hobby or a sport that they do that is going to get used. Another really good idea is bedroom decor. So maybe they'd like a new bedding set, some new curtains or a lampshade, something in another colour or another pattern or a character that they really like, a new rug for their bedroom, some prints or something for their walls that are something they would really like. So thinking about how they could improve their bedroom a little bit more. So that's a really good idea. Maybe you've got a child that really likes gardening. You could buy them a little garden set, like with a little spade and some seeds. You could buy those pre-made. You could put your own one together. Or maybe you could get some garden equipment that's for outside, like a seesaw if we were going to buy a big toy. Or you can buy those jumping things that they can, what are they called? You put your feet on them, the jump them, or a pogo stick or something like that. Some kind of equipment they would use outside and play and get active and play outside, so that you've not got more toys for inside your house. At least they're outside things. Clothing's also a really big hit. Maybe you could pick clothing that you wouldn't traditionally buy for them, so maybe something that's a bit sparkly or fancy, or maybe something from a brand that they really like but you wouldn't normally typically buy them. Or maybe just you'd get them some woolly socks or some thing that they just don't have that they would quite like, or something with a character on or another colour they like. Another idea is you might have a child who's quite musical and they might be interested in starting a musical instrument. This year we've bought our girls a second-hand keyboard. We saw it on a Facebook selling site. It was £45, which it was like a £150 keyboard and barely been used, still came in its case. And even though neither of my girls have actually requested it, I thought it'd be a really lovely thing that they'll enjoy. They might take an interest in it, and if they don't, I won't feel like I've spent a fortune on it. I probably could resell it on. But I thought a musical instrument is a really nice gift. It's something creative that they can take an interest in and maybe learn a new skill if it's something they want to pursue after Christmas. Another suggestion is some kind of writing set or a journal or a diary. One of my girls is really into writing and making notes and things at the moment. So a really nice journal with something locked maybe, or a writing set where they can write letters to grandparents or have a pen pal and write letters to a friend. So that's a really nice idea and something again that's going to encourage their writing. Another gift idea that I've seen that I really like, and I think I might do this next year, is adopt an animal or track an animal. I've seen popping up on my Facebook feed quite recently the little turtle bracelets. I see if I can find the link, I'll pop it down below. So you basically get this little bracelet that's got a turtle on it, and you also get a unique ID, so you can log on to the website and you can track your specific turtle wherever it's going in the world. And I just thought it was really interesting. I think my girls will be really excited to track their own turtle. I think you can get it with other animals like an elephant as well, but you can also adopt other animals, so maybe that's something to consider if your children are really into animals or wildlife. If they are into that kind of thing, nature gifts would be a really good one. You could get bug collecting sets. You can buy sets where you basically grow your own butterfly and then release them. You can buy like a bird house, so something where they can actually observe or interact with nature. So another idea that's not your traditional toy. And finally, on the kind of gift section, some kind of bag, a backpack, maybe, and they need a new bag for their football boots, maybe a new lunchbox if theirs is looking a bit tatty, but like another bag for them. So that's all of the gift ideas that are sort of gifts but not toy gifts. Now I'm going to move on to all the experiences, and these are the really fun ones. However, you've just got to then think of a way to make them more interesting to present to a child. So the first one are things like theme park memberships or day passes to places like a water park, or maybe to a local farm or zoo, so buying a family pass for you all to go to somewhere like that. I think lots of children would really love that, and it's something they can get booked in January or February or when they're open. For those kinds of gifts, you might want to just think if you can find maybe a little small soft toy, like if it's a zoo, you could buy like a little soft elephant, or if it's a water park, again, you could buy some goggles or something like that, like a small token present that you could wrap and give it to them so that they have got something to open, and then maybe the voucher as well inside. Another one is a magazine subscription. Lots of magazine subscriptions, if you set them up as a Christmas gift, they'll often come earlier in December, and you can then wrap up the first magazine of the subscription. And there's amazing magazine subscriptions out there. There's geography ones, there's science ones, there's topical news ones about wildlife. There's amazing magazine subscriptions out there, and it's such a lovely thing to get every single month through the year, something to look forward to for the whole year. And on a similar thread, you can get subscription boxes. So my girls for their birthday recently got a baking subscription box and a craft subscription box. You can also get STEAM ones with science, technology, engineering, arts and maths boxes, like the KiwiCo boxes look really good. There's so many different subscription boxes out there for children, so you'll definitely find one to suit the child's interests. And again, they might be able to get those sent so that they arrive before Christmas, so they can have their first subscription box as actually a present, and then it's like, well, you're going to get this every month. So it's really lovely having that gift that's going to happen every month. I really like the idea of a day out for the family, so maybe you could do bowling or go-karting or ice skating, something you wouldn't traditionally do all the time, but as a gift for the whole family. And you can buy like mini bowling sets for a couple of quid if you wanted to wrap something up. I mean, go-kart, you could buy them a little toy car, something like that. Just something that you can then buy to then wrap and give them, so that they then get the actual experience but also get something to open on Christmas Day as well. Theatre and cinema tickets are also another brilliant experience to gift. So you can make a big theatre ticket, so admit one, you print it off, and then you could buy a bag of popcorn, Christmas pretzels, something like that, wrap those up, and that would be a lovely another present you could give. Probably a bit more of an extravagant present, but something you could do is a family night away. So you could book a night away in a hotel with a swimming pool maybe, or maybe you could book a night away glamping in a teepee, or camping, something that you can all get away together and have a night away, and that's a present. Again, you could think of a way you could like pack up you could do a bag of marshmallows for a camping trip, something like that. So finding something is a really simple, small thing that you can wrap up that represents that gift. And finally, another lovely gift to give is a gift of lessons. So maybe your child would be really interested in singing lessons, or karate lessons, or swimming lessons, or dance lessons, or football lessons. So find out what's going on in your local area, what lessons that are available, and maybe you could book a block of lessons for your child, and again get them a piece of equipment that's going to help them with those lessons, and wrap that up for Christmas Day. And that again is another present that's going to be long lasting and is going to be a really lovely experience for your child. Right, that's all my gift ideas, non-toy gift ideas. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration of some ideas of things that you could buy that are not traditional toys. There's lots of different ideas there, and lots of those can be adjusted to fit the interests or things that your child really likes, or the characters they're into, or the colours they're into. You can mix them up so it makes it relevant for your child. I'll catch you next time for another video like this coming your way soon. There'll be lots more festive content. If you like this kind of thing, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!